Hello everyone, in this video I'll be demonstrating my smart motorcycle system project. The main challenge I face here is how to demo hardware control, like starting the engine via smartphone or ID card when I don't have the physical motorcycle or hardware component with me. And the solution, we get creative and build a pure web simulator or a proof of concept POC instead of wiring up a real microcontroller. Today I use a vibe coding approach with AI to design a front-end dashboard that accurately simulates the hardware logic right here in the browser. So you can open the file in your browser. Okay, and then I have a prompt here. So where where did I get this prompt? I got it from Gemini AI. I asked him to make a structure for my prompt, so Lovable can understand it well. Okay, can Ctrl A and Ctrl C. Can run. So let's take a look at the vibe coding process. So here I'm using lovable.dev for this, and the secret sauce here is in the prompt engineering. I gave it specific instruction to build a web app. As you know, Lovable with React and Tailwind CSS. So can approve the plan, and I broke it down into few core system instructions. First, the ignition control to simulate the mobile app and KTP or ID card authentication. And second, the telemeter dashboard to track RPM and mileage. And third, the most important part, the simulation logic. Since there is no backend, all the state management happens client side. So for example, when the engine is on, the system trigger interval loop to make the RPM needle jitter between 1000 maybe, and mimicking a real idling engine. With this structure prompt, the AI was able to assemble the app seamlessly. And dashboard was ready. As you can see here, we have a dashboard. Okay. Like this. Okay. And now look at the final result for the UI UX. I went with a dark cyberpunk aesthetic, somewhat like a futuristic dashboard, and layout is divided into the three main zones. Here we can see RPM on the right. You can see ignition control, power button engine, and here button to simulate. You can see to the speed and meter, and at the bottom there is a system status strip that ensure we are online, showing a healthy. The design is fully responsive and highly interactive. Alright, let's run the simulation. Scenario 1. We want to start the bike using our card ID as an RFID card instead of a conventional physical key. I'll click the simulate button and watch closely. The system scan for 5 seconds, and now success. The engine is now on in the dashboard, and look over at the RPM on the left. It's no longer sitting at 0, so the system is simulating a dynamic idle speed hovering around 1000 rpm. So it really gives you the feel of a running engine. And now you can see the throttle. That engine is running. Below RPM we have this throttle slider. As I drop this to right, okay, like this, the speed start climbing. So the RPM needle move smoothly toward the red line. If you see here, I drag this to right slowly. You can see the RPM. Yes. So the speed kilometer per hour is mathematically calibrated with the throttle, and if you look down at the odometer panel here, the mileage is increasing in real time based on the speed over time calculation, or delta time. All of this math is being processed and updated directly in the browser. If I click this button, engine on, when we're done riding, we can turn off the bike from our phone app. We can just press the central control button and the engine completely shut down, smoothly resetting the system. So to wrap things up, even though this is a web simulator, the state management logic underneath is complete valid. Down the line, this front-end variable can easily be connected to a real-time database and microcontroller like an ESP32, and that's the power of good proof of concept. So this my demo project, and see you later.